All right, it looks like we are once again live. I'm a minute or two late because I was in panic mode because I came and got on the computer, and the first thing I got was an email from YouTube saying some of my content had been removed for violating policy. And I didn't really get a chance to look at it very thoroughly. And then I went to try to sign into my Gearhead channel, and it kept telling me the channel didn't exist. So I was like, fuck, they deleted my entire channel. But I think something was just entered wrong, or there was a glitch in the system or something, because like the fourth try, it let me sign on. So we're still here, obviously. But I was panicking for a minute because I was like, God damn, they deleted the whole fucking channel. Which I would not have surprised me. I wouldn't have been surprised by it, but I would have been upset by it. That's for sure. Let me pour my soda. I didn't get a chance to because I was busy panicking. All right, there we go. All right, everybody knows the drill. We are on the backup channel. Been on it for a while now, so hopefully people find their way over here and we get some conversation going. Last night we had hardly any comments or questions, but I think that's mostly because it was a podcast, so most of them were just wanting to listen to us argue with each other about stuff. But hopefully we'll have some questions tonight because it's just me. I got nobody to argue with except, oh shit, hold on. Let me get down here real quick. Just in case I stand up or something. Or else we probably would be deleted and gone. I had to run to Home Depot, so I'm a carrying. I just open carried because it's just Home Depot. But, well, Lowe's. I went to Lowe's, actually. But I always call it Home Depot for some reason. I try to go to the little hardware store at the bottom of the hill most of the time. Didn't have what I needed. Hell, half the time when I go down there, I say, I'm going to Home Depot, but I'm really going to Washougal Hardware. Let me get the PayPal set up for today. So in case anybody wants to do any super chats, because as you know, we can't do super chats yet on this channel. We're right on the cusp. We've got about just 200 more viewing hours to go before we can have channel memberships and stuff. And we've only got about 1,200 to go before we get monetization. So we're making it. We're getting there. Probably 2 or 3 more, and we'll be there. And then by then that's when they'll lift my ban, and I can go back over to my other channel. Let's see here. Let me make a link. Customer sets the price. I'm going to put super chats. Oops, that's not how you spell chats. Okay. All right, I got the code. I'm going to put it in over here, and then I'll pin it to the top. If you want to do super chats to support what do you call it? Pets and Vets, good Lord. You can go over here and you can use this link. You can either donate through PayPal, use your debit card, whatever. And you can leave a message there and I will answer it. If something happens, I read yours and I'm like, they didn't leave a message. Well, then just put it in over here and put at the Yankee Marshall in front of it. I'll make sure for it. But there's the link you can use at the top of the chat. Just put in if you want to help support Pets and Vets. You can also go become a patron. We're desperately in need of patrons. We lost 1 patron and 1 subscribe star person today. We lost 1 from each. So that was $10. We're less now than we were last month, and we were way behind last month. And that's just today. So we've had more leave this month than that. We've had like 20 total leave. So if you want to be a supporter of the channel, go over to Patreon. Unless you want to support TY and Triple P, then you need to go become a Subscribe Star member, subscribestar.com/the Yankee Marshall. That's for TY and Triple P. Or you can buy merch. We've had some merch sales today. I need to read them. I didn't read the ones from yesterday because it was a live chat, so I want to read those today also. So let me go over here and find the orders from yesterday and today. Yesterday, Brady Cook ordered a Pew and Piglet shirt. Robert Cummings ordered a couple of Give a Hoot shirts, different sizes. I'm assuming one for his wife and one for him, probably. I hope he's the larger one. Dorian Sealock got a Smoke 'em If You Got 'em shirt in pink. That's cool. I like pink. I haven't seen a lot of those selling pink. And Jeffrey McFadden got a Stabby Cat shirt. Oh, we just sold a Stabby Cat shirt. That's probably only like the second or third Stabby Cat shirt we've ever sold. Now let me see if there's anybody else over here that donated yesterday. I know there's none from today, but there might be some from yesterday. Well, Dale Rickety got something. Dale Rickety got a Smoke 'em If You Got 'em shirt. Zach Galagos got a Mouse Guns shirt in a deep green. The Irish green. What if he's Irish? I think that's it from Tim Allen last night got some flags. Did I read that Tim Allen got some flags? Yeah, I think I did. He got some flags. Ryan McCreary got a Give a Hoot shirt. These are all from yesterday. Chris, I don't know if I'm going. It looks like WRX. He looks like he's a WRX STI or something. Chris Werkaza got a Smoke 'em If You Got 'em shirt. That can't be a real last name. Edgar Cortez got an aromatherapy and an Only You shirt. I already read that. Zach Galagos got that shirt. I was going the other way, and then I went back the wrong way. Edgar Cortez, he got the aromatherapy, so I already read them all. So I've read them all. Now let me see if there's anything coming in on the PayPal real quick before we get started on the regular chats. Come on, be some interesting questions so we can keep them moving. What is today? Today's the 10th. Edgar Cortez made a donation today. I saw that earlier. He made like a $50 donation to Pets and Vets. So that really helped out for not getting many chats yesterday. But I don't think there is anything today. These are all orders. So there's no questions coming in yet over here. So let me check over here, see if we got any questions coming in. I sent you more emails, including a hilarious picture. Well, I haven't been home today to read emails. Plus, my email's not working. Let me relaunch it to see if it starts working. I don't see it. Ain't working yet. Let's see if it catches up. My shooting left to center and the Yankee Marshall, neither one are updating. They got that little triangle with the exclamation point in it next to them. I don't know why it does that every now and then, but it just does it. Doesn't want to work with the Mac mail program. I don't know what's going on. I saw a thing today that there's multiple. Dan sent me something that there's multiple Bob Fergusons running for governor. So good luck figuring out which one's the real Turd Ferguson. They're playing dirty pool with him, which is good because he's a dirty fucking pool player. Yeah, my email still is not updating. So emails are probably not going to be a good thing for today. I don't know if I'm assuming PayPal will work. I won't see an email, but I'll see it come in over here, hopefully. Yeah, I just won't get an email, I guess. I'll just have to check it regularly. What's this I heard about all head and $50? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I had a God day. Ooh, that's wonderful, I guess. I found a Delta 12-inch planer sitting at the curb with a grill and a mower. Got home and plugged it in, and it started right up and works great. Damn scavenger. I used to scavenge everything. And I used to use the stuff to build stuff too. I was quite creative. Well, I was redneck. Rednecks, we have to be creative. We can't afford to buy shit. So we had to be not only resourceful, but creative. I guess I won a shirt a few weeks ago. I sent an email. Did you send the shirt, sweetie? Well, I don't know if you sent me an email. I probably did. Uh, let me look and see. I'm looking for shirt winner. Shirt. Hey, I just want to let you know my pen came damaged. Oh, crap. I'll get you another pen. Oh, you don't have to give me another one. I was just letting you know. Other people say, yeah, those fucking machines, they stick that shit through. I see Daniel, t-shirt winner. I don't know if I see yours on here. Who was it said that was Sweetie? Let's see, Ghost Shadow. Maybe you didn't put shirt winner in the comment section, in the subject line. Nope, still not updating over here. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this thing. Mailbox, take all accounts offline. Mailbox, take all accounts online. And it doesn't work for those two. I'm trying to synchronize TYM triple P and SLOC, and it ain't working. Just does this every now and then. Just doesn't register new emails. Let's see here. Where am I at over here? Let me see. What are your favorite Kimbers? The K6S double action, single action is my favorite Kimber. What is your opinion on shooting 40 Smith & Wesson ammo in a 10mm pistol? Well, if you want to have problems, I say go ahead and do it, but it can cause you some problems. Same kind of problems that shooting 22 in a 10mm tube. Not as bad because diameter is not different, but things are allowed to bounce around a little too much, move around a little too much in there because you can shift back and forth. So it's not the greatest idea in the world. Unless you got a conversion barrel. We built this city by Starship contains the lyrics, police have got the chokehold. It's disturbing how long police chokeholds have been acceptable. I don't think chokeholds are acceptable, but they love to use them. And they weren't acceptable back in the day. We weren't supposed to use chokeholds. There were certain types of holds you were supposed to avoid, and certain parts on a person's body you were supposed to avoid. And the Adam's apple or the trachea was one you were supposed to avoid putting pressure on. But nowadays, it doesn't seem like that's the case. Or else they just don't listen. We're going to be getting a new used car soon. How come so many vehicles now don't come with a spare or even a donut anymore? It's just they don't do it. It's just something they don't do anymore. Most of them come with an inflator kit. Like mine comes with basically it's a can of fix a flat and a little pump you stick into your cigarette lighter. That's what mine came with. There's not even a wait. Does mine have? That was my Mustang and my. That was my Mustang and my. I'm kind of curious now. Does my Camaro have a spare? I don't think it does. I think it's got a donut, or if it even has a donut. I don't know. I don't do that shit. If I get a flat tire, I don't fucking change it. I'm not fucking poor. I'm not that poor. I wrote hat winner, and that's what you said to write in the subject line. What's your email again? All right. I've got Mikhail Gustav. And you're not John Heasley. I know that. Mark Calkins, I got his. James McAllister, I sent out his. Joe Persons, that's a while back. That's on the 12th. I sent out his. February, March, April. Well, yeah, that's way back in April the 12th. So that's over a month ago. I sent out his. But those are the only ones I'm seeing of any type recent. All right, let me look and see, make sure we haven't had anybody sneak in any super chat questions. We have not. The link is at the top, by the way, if anybody wants to try to drive the conversation or ask some questions or donate to the Pets and Vets. And I'll put it in again here, but I don't need to replace it. It's already up there. Where am I at? I sent you an email yesterday, but I didn't want to embarrass you in front of your friends. I assume you got it since you changed your opinion about the power of 45 ACP. No, and I didn't get any emails from you yesterday. Emails are the worst way to contact me, especially when this thing ain't working over here. I'm just going to close it because it ain't doing me any good. Quit. Make sure it's actually closed. It is. Okay. Somebody asked me what's a good name for musical band of emo hillbillies. I said the Black Sheep. Well, what? I don't know. I don't like that one. What about cockholds? I think you mean cuckolds, and I don't think that's got anything to do with it. Oh, I did see someone sent me the picture of a Chevy. Was it a Silverado? No, it was an S10 that was orange and cream. Looks like, remind me of creamsicle. Today Chevy is discontinuing passenger cars, only going to make trucks, SUVs, and the Corvette. Probably looking to make EVs soon, probably. But Ford quit making passenger cars too. About the only one they make is the Mustang. So they bailed on passenger cars. We're out of questions. We are done. We'll go another 12 minutes here because I always like to try to get a half hour in. That way it doesn't look like I took the day off. But maybe by tomorrow, some people will build up some questions or something. But we got nothing to talk about, really. Creamsicle, is that like your purple rain bike? No. Creamsicle is you know what a creamsicle is, I hope. What stories would you like to hear that haven't been done yet on Dark Side of the Ring? Oh, there's probably way too many to even think about. And I can't even remember which ones they have done. So, and plus, Dark Side of the Ring should be reserved for tragedies. Lately, it's just been like any old off-color story. I'm like, no, it should be tragic if it's Dark Side of the Ring. And there's so many good ones that they could do, but lately they've been slipping, I think. I keep seeing t-shirts of a stabby crab wielding a knife in its claws. It turns out the stabby crab was an online hoax from 2016. Well, I don't know if it was a hoax, but I remember the video that it was based on where someone gave a crab a knife and then took a video of it. Shouldn't you just promote this channel? It's not shadow banned, correct? But yeah, but it also doesn't have any subs. So what good does it do to do shit on this channel? See, that's what people just don't understand. They think, well, if you've got a channel, you can use any channel. No, you can really only use the one that you've built up a following on. People don't follow you on your other channels. Not necessarily. I've got 368,000 plus subscribers on my main channel. I've got 2,000 and something on this one. So anytime I put out a video, the maximum number of people I'm going to reach is probably about 500 people, period. That is not even worth doing. You're no fun tonight. Are you all right? I'm fine. There's just no real questions to answer, and I'm tired of sitting here with no questions to answer. I got nothing to talk about. I don't know if we just barely got 100 people in here. People aren't coming to the chat over here, so there's really not much point in doing these chats, other than the fact that people like to listen to them. So I like to give them at least a half an hour to listen to. That way they feel like they got some entertainment. Someone asked where we're at on. We need to get. Well, let me see if I'm on. Let's look at the official number of how close we are to actually streaming. The official number is we have 2,600 hours of streaming. We need 3,000 to be able to do channel memberships. And so that means we're 1,400 away from also being monetized. And we're 381 away from getting channel memberships, and 1,381, I guess, away from monetization. But our actual analytics is we're actually at 3,800 hours of viewership. So we only need 200 more, and then we need to wait for that to update on the system, and we'll be fine and set to go. It is warm in here. I need to turn the air on. What's your opinion of on the Chris Vector? It's garbage. I mean, it's just, what's the fucking point of that thing? I remember at SHOT Show, they're like, when you gonna get a Chris Vector? And I'm like, well, when I lose my fucking mind and think that that's actually something worth owning. I want a 9mm pistol, but I want it to be the size of a briefcase. Andrew Test Martin would make an interesting episode of Dark Side of the Ring. I don't really know that much from his history, but it doesn't seem like he was all that interesting. Potato salad or coleslaw as a side? Well, it depends on if they're done well. If they're done well, coleslaw. But people fuck coleslaw up so bad. Kentucky Fried Chicken has good coleslaw. So I like that. But I went somewhere the other day. Where did we go? It was just like they had ground up cabbage and poured a little vinegar on it. And I was just like, well, that's fucking gross. Pepper and vinegar, it seemed like. And some other seasoning. But if it's good coleslaw, I like coleslaw. If it's good potato salad, I like potato salad. But for me to like potato salad, the potatoes have got to be well cooked. Good amount of egg. Some people don't even put eggs in their potato salad. I'm like, what? You don't put eggs in your potato salad. And there shouldn't be weird stuff in there. I don't mind a little bacon. I don't mind a little celery. I don't mind stuff like that, onions, but no weird stuff. Did you get a chance to look at the video of the Florida airman that was shot? The deputy just saw the gun and fired. No, I haven't looked at it. I know you would like a CZ Shadow 2 compact, but what are your thoughts on carrying a gun without a firing pin block? Seeing a lot of buzz on the internet about it being unsafe. It's not that unsafe. I mean, what are you going to do to your gun that the firing pin block is going to be a big issue, especially on a hammer-fired gun? Unless you drop it on the hammer or something just right. And if you got a hammer block, you don't need the firing pin block, really. So I think a lot of that comes from people just not understanding how things work. Oh, my email's working on my phone. Let me see. Let's see. What was that? Well, I got a Christian Carlson and a Christian Glove. Sweetie just added their membership on PayPal. Not PayPal. Patreon. See, I can look at my emails on here, and it looks like there might be some questions over here. I need to get over here and look. I stopped uploading it, and then someone asked a question. It is hot in here. Let's see if their chats actually came through. Well, it's not even showing me that there's an activity on the count. Back to transit home. Got to sign out and sign back in because this thing is because PayPal is fucktarded. All right, let's try this again. Tells me no transaction info. Let's try this one. Nope, no transaction info. I'm going to have to log out and log back in. Security check. Boom. PayPal is the worst. Whoever bought this off Elon Musk got screwed because it's the worst. It's like everything Elon does, it's not up to par. He did not leave a memo. Christian Carlson did not. Christian Grove did not either. So neither of them left memos. Now, we've determined the other day that if you're on a phone or a tablet, it works. And if you're on a PC, it works sometimes. If you're on an iMac, I think it works all the time too, but I don't see questions from either of them. Let's see if I see anything coming in over here from either of them. I don't see anything coming over here from either of them. Hopefully they'll ask a question, but it doesn't seem like it. Either they just didn't put something in or, excuse me. You know what I'm saying. Let's see. Where was I? Since you're the cook in the family, what is your preferred method of grilling? Charcoal, wood, propane? I just bought a charcoal grill and I'm excited to experiment with it. I cook mainly on a solid surface griddle because I get tired. Propane is fine. I'm just fine with propane because, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, you don't get the flavor from the charcoal. You know, I don't want my stuff tasting like fucking charcoal. I'd rather it taste like the meat. And the seasonings. So I'm fine with propane, but what I really usually use is a solid surface griddle. I got one of those big solid surface ones. I forget what they're called. It's like when you go to Benihana's, what they cook on. It's like that, but it's portable and it's outdoors. F. Mary Kill, Joan Jett, Pat Benatar, Ann Wilson, all in their prime. Not now. Oh, I don't want to kill any of them. I like all of them. Fuck Ann Wilson, because that's going to be crazy. Mary Joan Jett, because she seems like she'd be fun. And I'm not killing Pat Benatar. I like Pat Benatar. Those are three of my favorite people. Three of my favorite ladies, especially. The new bladeless Swiss Army knives being imported to the UK are being called Swiss Army gadgets. Yeah, well, I don't want a Swiss Army gadget myself. I don't know about anybody else. Unless you get to sing the Inspector Gadget song. Inspector Gadget. I am now looking for another job as a truck driver. I spent 4 years at RBX and I'm still treated like a fucking peon in my old truck while brand new drivers get new trucks. Fuck RBX. I don't know who that is, but I agree. Fuck them. I don't know who they are, but fuck them. Hey, Yank, bought another revolver in 357. This one has a ported barrel. Never had a ported barrel. What benefits or downsizes compared to non-ported? It looks pretty cool. That's about it. I couldn't swear that there's any benefits other than that it looks cool. I've got them, but I can't. I mean, I've got ported. I've got a 586 that's ported with a 3-inch barrel, and I got a 686 that's non-ported with a 3-inch barrel. They feel exactly the fucking same shooting them to me. I never got the 10 millimeter bug. Well, that's good because then you don't got to have any penicillin. The sheriff that unalived the senior airman is from the same county as the Acorn incident. Surprise, surprise. iPad 38 Super is awesome. I carry it if I'm not carrying a 9mm revolver. Well, you should get just a 9mm. Get something better than 38 Super. I mean, you don't live in Mexico, so there's no reason. You can have better calibers like 40 and 10mm, 357 Magnum. You're not limited by stupid laws. It got hot today. Yeah, it was hot when I went down. I stopped and got gas because since I was going past the Costco, I stopped and got, and it wasn't much cheaper at Costco than it was at Fred Meyer's. I stopped and got gas. Gas is outrageous right now. Oil companies fucking making record profits, more buying back their stock like crazy, driving up the price, but still driving up prices at the pumps. And it's why I don't go many places. I don't want to fucking do it. I don't want to pay the gas. But as I was saying, I had to stop and get gas, and I had to sit in line forever because it's just people. If I had thought, I wouldn't have gone to Fred Meyer to Home Depot or what do you call it, Costco, but they're right across from the Lowe's. And so I went, and before I pull in, and I noticed, fuck, it's backed up like crazy. And as soon as you pull in, you can't get out because people pull in right behind you. So I had to wait. And then one of the pumps stopped working on my side where I was at. And then some old woman needed help, and it took forever for her to get through. And there's one pump now. So I sat there for a half an hour. I was in a rush to get home. I barely got home in time for the chat because of it. And it was just hot as fuck sitting there. And I had my windows down, my sunroof open, and I didn't want to bother to turn on the air for just a few minutes because I didn't think it was going to be that long. By the time I was done, I was fucking sweating my ass off. The higher pressure of rounds you fire, the better porting works. So want highest pressure possible to get the best performance from the ports. I'll shoot buffalo bore out of them, and I don't fucking notice a difference. So whether it's, I mean, I'm not saying there's not a difference. I'm just saying I can't notice it. Who wins the battle? A regiment of Star Trek red shirts or a regiment of Star Wars stormtroopers? Well, probably the red shirts. Because, I mean, red shirts don't usually get involved in battle. But when they do, at least they can hit shit. They don't even have to aim those goddamn phasers. They don't have sights on them or nothing. They just point them at stuff and it kills them. Maybe the stormtroopers need phasers. I used my phone and it didn't go through. I asked what the quintessential pistol was in a number of calibers. 357 Magnum, 686, or Python, depending on what you love more. Or maybe a GP100. 10 millimeter, well, that's going to be a P220 from 6 Hour. 40 P229 or Beretta 96. Last night was 37 degrees Fahrenheit. Today is 86. Yeah, it got warm. And our back thermostat stopped working. That's why I had to go to the store, had to go get a new thermostat because it wasn't kicking the air on back there. These thermostats now are like disposable. You buy them, they go out in a year, and you got to buy another one. And they're like $150 each. So they last just long enough for them to be out of warranty, and they die. I work in the oil and gas industries, and things are so slow. I'm about to lose my job if it doesn't change soon. I think it's more your region than anything. Well, I mean, I don't know what that's got to do with their profits and stuff, but they definitely don't need to lay anyone off because they definitely making enough money. And Trump just said if they give him $1 billion, he'll remove all the restrictions on them that got put on. He'll let them run roughshod. That was a gross statement. I couldn't believe he said that. When I first heard it, I'm like, he didn't say that. That's one of those things that they just make up. But nope, he pretty much said it because he's a moron sometimes. 357 SIG is like 9 millimeter except for men. Who was it said this? Jason Thompson, Officer Tater Hater, just said that via PayPal. He got no, he didn't get an entry into the drawing, but he donated to the Pets and Vets Fund. Where was I? What was I trying to? Okay, I got all that. I'm caught up on. I got to go over here to check my emails because they're not working over here. Yes, we're all caught up. Hope you're not going anywhere near Seattle this weekend. Biden is in town and traffic is a mess, more than usual. And I'm not. I have no plans to go anywhere this weekend, much less to Seattle. I might go to the gun shop tomorrow. I wanted to go tonight, but because I had to go buy a thermostat, I didn't have time. He supposedly got in 2 4-inch blued pythons, and I want to see them. I can't afford one, but I want to see them. Should I get rid of some polymer guns to buy one 686 or wait to buy one? I hate for my collection to go down. I like numbers. Well, it depends on how long you got to wait. It's going to be more than like a week, and then go ahead and sell the polymers because they're fucking worthless anyway. Get you a good gun. I think unfluted cylinders look better. What do you think? I like unfluted cylinders. Sometimes I think a fluted cylinder looks better depending on the gun. Like on the 2.5-inch Python, I like the fluted cylinder better. But there's just something about an unfluted cylinder if it's done well. It looks clean. It looks more modern, I guess, would be what, or old school. I can't decide. Does it look more modern or does it look more old school? It looks something, and I like the way they look. Like the 3-inch Colt Python I got that I am not going to go pick up because I am not retarded. Well, not that retarded. I love the fluted cylinder. Oh, I did order those Altamont G10 grips for my carry gun that I will not show you either. I think looking at them, I think they're the ones that make the one that's on it. I couldn't find out who makes the ones that are on it. Does anybody know who makes the ones that are actually on it? Is it Altamont? Because it's same medallions and everything, same design, except for that it's untextured. So I ordered the red ones, and I think I'm going to go ahead and order the green ones too, because I couldn't decide which ones I like, and I've got more than one Python, so I might get the green ones too because they look cool. And I like the green. Someone's making noise out there. I'm gonna. People got no respect. What was I talking about? Oh, I ordered the red ones. I think I'm going to order the green ones. I got an email after I ordered them say, these are being custom made. It'll be 1 to 3 weeks. Do you want to wait or would you like to cancel your order? I'm like, I'll wait. People in the UK call a DUI a drink and drive. That almost makes it sound fun, like a game. I shoot 9mm a lot. I don't talk about it a lot, but I do it. Well, I wouldn't talk about it either. I mean, when I was a teenager, I masturbated a lot. I wouldn't tell people because it's kind of admitting a failure. Same thing with the 9mm. If you were a real man, you wouldn't need to do that. So yeah, I support not telling people. Paul Shakira is here, and he said, hold on, I got to look over here real quick, make sure I ain't missed nothing. I have not. He said, I test drove a used 2023 Tesla Model 3. I never have driven an electric car. Wow, it really accelerates quickly. Get in a performance model and you'll see how well it accelerates. They accelerate like a motherfucker. Just how our Mustang Mach-E GT accelerates like a motherfucker. is a freaking awesome way to. They just don't make enough noise. That's the only thing that bothers me, is that they're quietly. It's weird that it just quietly takes off, you know. And it's like a fucking golf cart too, though. When you have the regenerative driving on, it's hard to get used to that pedal. I mean, it's like driving a fucking golf cart. You know, in a gas car, you can on off the gas a little bit because you know you don't want to get too fast and you can coast and blah blah blah. So you can keep a steady speed with a little bit of feather in the gas pedal. Not on those. You feather the gas pedal and you go. Why does G-Web love the NRA so much? I think G-Webs is more concerned about things like the museums and stuff, but you know, he likes to hope for the best, I guess. He likes to hope for the best. I like to hope for the best too, and I like to give people chances, but the NRA is just, it's like letting the fox back in the hen house. You know, after he said, well, I'm going to stop being a fox, you know, and I'm like, they're like, I'm going to identify as a chicken now. And you let him in the box for that, in the hen house. I'm like, I don't think I would buy it. Am I at? Is there anything else coming in? I don't see any questions. Thinking about getting my first Python. My shop has a 3-inch stainless, a 6-inch stainless, and a 4-inch blued. Which one? Probably not a carry gun. I would say if it's going to be a carry gun, 3-inch stainless, but if it's not, 4-inch blued. 4-inch blued. I found out my car has electric power steering and not the old fluid and pump type of power steering. Looked everywhere for that damn reservoir. Well, yeah, if you got electric steering, you're not going to have. It's like that was the thing I hated about the Prius when I got it. It was electric steering, but it wasn't the most advanced electric steering. You know, they weren't as good at it as they are now, and it literally felt like you were playing a video game to drive the car. There was like zero feedback from the front wheels. The only time you got any feedback from the front wheels is when the traction control powered them down because, you know, you hit a slick manhole cover or something. And they were, you know, overly zealous. So yeah, it was gross. And we are caught up. We got no questions coming in. There hasn't been any new orders I need to read or anything. I don't think. Nope, Dale Rickety was the last one over there. Jeffrey McFadden was the last one over here. So he got the stabby cat. Stabby cat, stabby cat. Oh, stabby, stabby cat. Although I need to take that fundraiser thing off of it. Let me go edit this. I'm going to edit this product. Stabby cat. Stabby cat, stabby cat. Oh, stabby, stabby cat. Let me get that off there because that was when we were doing the fundraiser and I never took it off there. So let me delete that. Boop, that is gone. Save product. My allergies are killing me today too. Publish. Confirm. Let me do it on the other one too, just so I know it's done in both places. Oh, I made a Pimpin' Ain't Easy shirt today. You know, I did the hat of the Glock that's dressed like a pimp and it said it ain't easy. I did a Pimpin' Ain't Easy shirt today simply because, you know, stuff. Oh, because I did that. Oh, I must have already changed it over here because it's not over here. So that's good. Let me go edit his order to make sure he gets it without that ridiculous little thing on it. It's got to upload first. So, where am I at? Where is the chat between you, NEA, and the other guy? It should be right over in the chat section of this. Let's see, content, live. Yeah, it's there. Shooting left to center. It's still there. They didn't delete that. They sent me an email saying they deleted something, but they didn't delete that. The live chats are still there. So, it groans when I turn the wheel, so I wanted to check the fluid. Yeah, there was nowhere to check. Had to look it up in the manual. Whose manual? And maybe he asked his neighbor. Is that what he said? Corn and flour tortillas for polo asado tacos. Well, I don't know much about polo asado, but I like a good flour tortilla. I just like them better. They're softer. I like them. Oh, I thought it was somewhere else. What? I thought it was somewhere else. What's oh no, it's here. It was here on this channel. The chat. He's talking about the chat. But no, it was here on this channel. We've had no questions for a little bit here. I'm looking over here. No, there's nothing over there. Well, I think we're at almost 50 minutes. Today, moms in Planet Fitness locker rooms are like, excuse me, my daughter is only 12. Would you please cover up your man parts? Oh, what? I don't really think that's much of a problem in most gyms, locker rooms. I'm post unless that happened today or something, then I missed the story. But usually those stories are fucking fake anyway. Because here's the thing: there's not a lot of transsexual people. Period. The chance that one goes to your gym is very slim. The very fact that and the chance that they would use your gym room to shower off or change their clothes in front of people also very slim. So it's just one of those things that doesn't seem to be a problem, but people love to make into a problem. I'm postponing getting my transmission flushed. Am I a good boy or could I be naughty? 150 they want. Well, I mean, if you need it flushed, get it flushed. Is there a big difference between a 2-inch and a 2.5-inch? Well, yeah, a half inch. Why do you prefer 2.5? Well, because that's what it's offered in. Usually it comes down to what it's offered in. Let's see. That's it. We are caught up and we have hit the 50-minute mark. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything over here before we go. Boom. Nope. We got everything answered over there. We've got everything answered over here. So I just want to say thanks to everyone for coming today. I appreciate it. Get up some questions for tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have something to talk about. I will see you all again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Yeah, it's Saturday. So it'll be same time tomorrow. Any thoughts on Mossberg 702 for a first gun for my daughter? Just 10, good or bad? And I'm gonna have to look it up first to make sure I'm thinking of the right thing. Well, if she's 10, I mean, I don't think I'd see a problem with it, but it's mag fed. But why can I not find the gun anywhere? Why did it go Plinkster mag when I... the only problem I have with them is that they're semi-auto. If it's a first-time shooter, I'd rather it not be semi-auto. Like I got my son the Marlin, which was it was magazine fed, but it's bolt action, so you had to rack it every time you shot it, but you didn't have to hand load a round every time. So it wasn't as bad as like a cricket, but it wasn't too fast. You missed my question. No, I didn't. I answered it. You must not have been paying attention. It was about a 2.5 barrel. But that's it for today. Thanks everybody for coming. I do appreciate it. Thanks to everybody who supports the channel, be it through Patreon or Subscribestar or buying merchandise. We could use more of all that. So if you got some merchandise you want to buy it. If you want to become a patron, become a patron. If you want to become a Subscribestar member, become a star. Remember, Patreon is for pets and vets and other stuff. And Subscribestar is for TYM Triple P, and merchandise is for TYM Triple P. So thanks everybody that helps out with the channel, especially now that we are shadow banned and banned completely from doing chats on our main channel. So we're kind of screwed. Hopefully I'll get back. Hopefully chats will pick up when we go back over there, because people won't have to use PayPal. But thanks everybody for coming. I appreciate it. I will see you all again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again.